Across America, dirt is being dug as crews labor to locate and replace a hidden hazard: old lead water lines. These poisonous pipes came into national focus in 2014 when lead leached out of the water lines in Flint, Michigan. About 100,000 people were exposed to the hazardous metal, including some 12,000 children whose young brains can be stunted by the toxin, potentially impacting their IQs for life.
Concerned, angry, disappointed, frustrated.
8 years later, the Natural Resources Defense Council, or NRDC, estimates as many as 12 million lead pipes still carry drinking water to 22 million people in the U.S. But removing these old lead lines is difficult and expensive. According to the U.S. EPA, it costs an average of $4,700 to replace just one lead service line. And that's only if you know where it is. NRDC conducted a survey and found 40 states could not say exactly where all their lead pipes are located. So, with very little to go on, cities are often on their own, guessing where the lead lines are and spending thousands each time they dig, with no guarantee they're in the right place. Enter Eric Schwartz.
I'm an applied statistician or data scientist. And
a professor at the University of Michigan's Ross Business School. He responded to the Flint crisis, but quickly learned tracking down lead water lines would be difficult.
And what we saw in Flint was that they didn't have enough information about where the lead pipes were, but they did have a lot of information about homes.
So Schwartz and his team developed a software program and began inputting that information, from the age of the home to its location to the size of the water main, even the distance to a fire hydrant. And using artificial intelligence, or AI, they processed it all and began to predict where those lead lines would likely be. This is an AI endeavor.
Absolutely. Artificial intelligence or machine learning often sounds like this big black box. It's just pattern recognition.
And those patterns led to lead 80% of the time, far better than the 12 to 15% success rate Flint was having on its own. The software was so effective, Schwartz began getting calls from other cities. So the professor turned entrepreneur and formed a startup company called Blue Conduit, which is already on the map.
We now are in over 50 cities around the country,
where projections like you see here are now revealing the likelihood of lead in full color. Green is good.
Yeah.
Yellow
is uncertain.
And that beige means lead is likely.
That would be the priority. Get it now.
Yes.
In Detroit, Blue Conduit's maps are now leading crews to dig, find, and replace lead lines all over the city.
I think they're doing a great job.
Nathaniel Miller, who cares for his grandchildren during the day, is relieved he doesn't have to worry about lead in his water any longer.
It's a blessing not to have to worry about it, how they coming up and have to worry about all that lead in their system.
What was born in a crisis in Flint is now blossoming into a company and a smart system that can help prevent lead from poisoning people across the country.
The mission is to improve lives and the planet by using data science.
For Spotlight on America, I'm Dwayne Pullman.